Hello everyone! So ayan, pasitabi sa aking face. Sobrang dami kong pimple ngayon. Kasi nga, sobrang dry ng face ko dito. Kung meron kayong recommended para sa face, na facial, stop, please PM me or just put a comment. Ayan, nagkulot-kulutan lang ako ng konti para sa wedding and then nag-ayos lang din ako ng konti while waiting to him kasi nasa work pa siya. And then, yan, when on the way to the place, to Toledo Municipal Court, we have scheduled for today, para sa aming civil wedding, we need to schedule, like, if you're gonna do the civil wedding, you need to schedule, they don't have a walk-in. And then after nyan, nandiyan na kami sa place, pumunta lang kami sa basement niya ng municipal court, and then we pay the civil wedding, and then dyan ginanap yung wedding namin. And then this is the more information.
Hi guys, so here's what happened. We just got done getting our marriage ceremony downtown, but in order to do that we had to go file online to get the license. Before pandemic you could go right to the office and you could file right there. Now you have to go online, and once you file you have to wait 2 weeks probably, but it was going on 3 weeks. So I called, and my wife's visa is going to expire soon.
Yeah,
so
expire in October.
We had to rush it. So they said if you have any extreme circumstances to let us know. So when I called them, after going through all the prompts, I finally got a hold of somebody and I said, look, we need to have this done so we can get our marriage certificate, because the license expires in 60 days. I don't know what it was before, but because the license expires in 60 days, we have no choice but to do the wedding down here before we can plan a wedding maybe a year or two out, because we'd like to have a small wedding with my side of the family. So we did it with Jovelin's side of the family overseas, and we had a beach wedding. So anyway, they finally got a hold of me, and just to do the license, it was a big pain in the butt. So I got the guy that I talked to on the phone, the clerk, says, can you get your wife your fiance right now and do the vows over the phone? So I'm like,
Yeah.
The vows over the phone? So basically when you file online, they call you, not a video call. You have to both be present, and they'll tell you on the phone, do I have you both here? We both will say yes.
Yeah.
And yes sir, whatever. And then he says, okay, I want you to raise your right hand and repeat after me. And he can't even see us. For all he knows, we may not have been doing that, but we did. We're sitting there, and then afterwards we're like, did we really just do that? We raised our right hands. Even though he couldn't see us, we repeated what he asked. He said, okay, now it's official. Your license has been granted. You can come pick it up today or tomorrow. And they close at 4, so you have to come down and you go through the main building. Before you get to security, there's 2 doors, and to the left they have a file folder of manila envelopes, and everybody's names on there. I mean, I could have taken everybody's licenses. The police were there.
Yeah.
They were talking and everything, distracted. I could have went through it. If I saw somebody that I knew, I could have grabbed their stuff, but I did. Basically you're on the honor system. You look for your license and you grab your manila packet, and this is what it looks like. They put your name on there.
Yeah.
There's Daniel Poirier and Jovelyn Obita. And so then this packet has everything you need, and then when you come down for your ceremony, you have to schedule the ceremony online. Once you schedule the ceremony online, I also called about that, and I said, I left a message, and I said, we really need to get this going. And somebody ended up answering the phone when I called a second time, and it was a gal, a clerk, and she said, hang on a minute, let me check your information out, because I told her my wife's visa is going to expire soon, and we need to get this done so we get the certificate. So anyways, she scheduled it with us the following week, which is 9/28 today, and so we had to be down here at 1:30 p.m. I had to get team coverage at work, go home, change, shave, get our documents, And then we brought all of our documents. The only thing I needed was my license
Yeah.
because you have to go down to the basement.
Only the license.
And we went to-
ID. His ID.
And my ID.
Not my ID.
Yeah. Even though online it says she needed to bring a passport. I needed to bring, like, if I have divorce documents, the finalization. And so we brought all that. All they asked me for was, when I wrote the check, they wanted my license.
Yeah.
Just for the check. That was it. They didn't even ask us for the IDs. We met the judge. The clerk took us upstairs to the judge.
Yeah.
After we paid for it in the basement, we had to write a check. We sat there for maybe 2 minutes. We were running late,
How much you pay?
and it was $75.
Yeah.
So I wrote a check for $75. Waited for the clerk. We sat there for a couple minutes. She came and got us. Took us up to the courtroom. We had a seat. She said, "Congratulations."
Yeah.
She said the judge or someone will come out, and someone will come out to get you. So then a lady came out, another clerk, and she asked us our names. And we came in the courtroom, and the judge saw us. She greeted us, really sweet, kind lady, Judge Wagner.
Yeah.
And she talked to me first. She wanted to put me on the pressure, asking me questions, because you have to. After she says, "We welcome you," "I welcome you guys." She then asked questions about giving me. I have to give her consent,
Yeah.
and then Jovelyn has to give consent that we're going to be there together to be married. Then after that, then we face each other. We did the ring exchange, so we took our rings off and we held hands, and then we had to repeat, either do our own vows or we would do the vows that she had given us. And basically, then we put the rings on each other.
Yeah.
She congratulated us and pronounced us man and wife and official, legal in Toledo, Ohio. And she has this official copy.
Yeah.
And she sends it through the system and down to one of the offices. And then they'll mail it to us.
Yeah.
And we should expect it in a couple weeks.
Yes.
So that'll give us time where we'll have that certificate before Jovelyn's visa expires, which is like October 21st.
So what we're gonna do next to our process?
So now we're
for
gonna
visa?
we want to file for social security numbers, and if we can do it early, you used to be able to do that before we would file for the green card, so Jovelyn can work, and we need to have that social security number. Now the judge told us they may need an official copy. What we're gonna get, I got a copy from the judge today. We're gonna go down there and see what they say.
Yeah.
And give them our paperwork. We have our IDs, all the proof that shows who we are, including birth certificates. And then we'll see if they may run it through. I went online, and you also fill out an application online for a social security card.
Yeah.
And she's gonna be a new card, so she files online for this card. Then we have to take the documents, and they give us 45 days to prove who we are.
Yeah.
Turn in our documents. So we're going to go to a social security office on Monroe Street in Toledo, Ohio, which is just down the road for us, or from us. After we do that, we'll see. We're going to check today and see if we don't need the official copy. You know, they may say, well, we're going to have to wait till you get that, the marriage certificate. So we'll let you guys know what we do next.
Yeah.
So from there, we'll be filing for a change of residency, which, as everyone knows, is a green card.
Yeah.
But that gives Jovelyn the legal right to work anywhere in the United States.
Yeah.
And for right now, though, it's going to be a timing. It'll take a few months probably to receive that. So she won't be able to really legally work anywhere until we get that.
Yeah.
But until then, there's so much more to do. We are still moving in, moving around, changing things up. Kids getting settled in.
Yeah.
Getting their beds. We got the kids in school. That was a long process too.
Yeah, right.
So now we're gonna go celebrate a little bit, get something to eat, and head down to the Social Security office.
All right.
You guys have a great day.
See you.
See you.
Take me to the place I used